Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Season 26, Week 5. So of course, the final stream of 2025, at least for Gems of War. Probably do a little bit of variety stream on Wednesday, just kind of messing around with a bunch of stuff leading up to New Year's. But beyond that, yeah, it'll be the last Gems of War stream of the year. We will be streaming this weekend, probably this time actually on Sunday. Of course, yesterday I wasn't able to because I was out with family for New Year's, or, early New Year's celebration. But, yeah, we're out doing that, so I had to move it up to Saturday. But this time around, we should be able to do it on Sunday and get the end of our vault grind done, as well as go do all of our Paloozas, or, all of our Underspire. So pretty much get all of that done simultaneously, as well as whatever PvP thing we have by then. Because we do need to scrap together like 40,000 PvP points between this week and next week. I believe we have 2 weeks, right? This should be the second to last week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, next week is the very last week of the PvP season. Anyways, got to scrap together 43,000 PvP points. So, yeah, we'll probably be chipping out most of that. I don't know, maybe we'll chip out some of it this weekend too, since it is Vault Weekend, so we would still get gnomes from it, of course. But anyways, hope you guys having a wonderful end of your year. Actually, I already got some celebration cake. Already got some pumpkin pie. It crumbled a little bit because it was actually just made. But, yeah, I got some pumpkin pie over here to celebrate with. I haven't actually tried it yet, let me see. Did it come out good this time? Pretty good. Pretty good. That's some good pie right there. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing? Where should we start? So, hello everyone. Actually, let me go look at the other chat. Let me move that one over. Wait, where is the other chat? Where are you guys? Where are you hiding? There. Hello, yeah! Hello, Crisp! Hello, Tyrion! Hello, Imperial! Hello, Minnie! Hello, everyone else! Welcome, welcome, welcome! And Happy New Year soon, TM! Alright, do we have any booster thingies? Not really. Most of those will go to Vault Weekend. Claim all this. Alright, so first things first. Let's go clear out all the little scraps first. Then we'll probably go and target down Underspire a little. Or not Underspire, Invasion Event. His Invasion Event is pretty free this week. We have pretty standard double tower setup. Really good automatic mana accumulation for every single turn. About as much benefit as you'd pretty much want. We have Skull Storm if we need it. We have 50% skull reduction if we need it. Like pretty much every mechanic you would want per turn mana accumulation. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Haley. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We hope you guys been enjoying your guys' holidays. Mine's been going pretty good so far. At this point, most of the celebrations of it are already done. That's been fun. It's been a while since I've had homemade pumpkin pie. Really good. I normally can't have store-bought because they almost always may contain nuts in some way. Either because it's a shell or something else. So hello, Clip Bomb. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, one more. Get our Imperial, and that should be everything there. Clear out dungeon real quick. They'll probably go over to Evasion then. Start getting that done, and then save the 2 longest ones for last. Alright, that's all cleared. Let me clear out dungeon real quick. And of course, last week to go spend your points if you have any unspent, though no more days to go earn points for the holiday event that we just had recently. Oh yeah, also, I didn't mention it during the stream yet. Don't forget tomorrow is, what is it called? The Abyssal Labrim? No. It's called Obsidian Labrim. That one brown-purple weapon that does 14 mana cost that explodes pretty much the entire board. That's available tomorrow and only tomorrow. It's available like once or twice a year. And it's available tomorrow. It's among one of the better faction weapons. But it's only available tomorrow for that 24-hour period. So make sure to go and grab that if you don't already have it. Really, really solid weapon. You can get it either through Soulforge or from throwing gems at the invasion event tomorrow. I'm not invasion, the faction event, I mean tomorrow. In about 6 hours from now. But make sure to get that within that time if you don't already have it. Really solid weapon. It's really useful not just for his event week, but just in general. But especially if you want to use a friend or spire. Alright, there's one other thing I was about to go do real quick. Oh yeah, the Mythic. Let me go look at the Mythic real quick. I was mentioning it during the video, but didn't actually go to the page thingy for it. Let's see, where is it? Troop spoilers. Oh, did I accidentally look at Amnesia earlier? Wait. I was saying, oh, it's like an Amnesia-like troop. I think I might have actually been looking at Amnesia. Let's see. So this is Midnight, purple, green, blue, 25 mana cost. Oh, they know what not 24 is. Deal a bunch of damage to an enemy boosted by terrified enemies and terror gems. If the enemy is terrified, there's a 50% chance to devour them. Interesting. It's not great, but that's not awful. It's not great. Has some spell reduction. Does have Impervious while having Devour, which is not bad. It converts 2 purple gems to terror gems. Problem, that's purple to purple. Yeah, this Mythic's pretty bad. There is no reason to really be running this. But yeah, that's not ideal. It's an okay Devour option that also has Terror while having Impervious. But there are so many better things you could be using when using anything. For Midnight itself, you would probably run it. It's really good in the context of a Midnight restriction. But outside of that, you are probably never running that troop ever. But it's good in the context. Oh, I forgot to do Guess the Door. No! I forgot. I'm so used to spam clicking them. Well, we failed. It was door number 5. Congrats everyone who voted 5 within a millisecond. Whoops. No vote today. But yeah, the answer was 5. I didn't even realize that was a Guess the Door. I thought that was a trap for a second, the blue one. But no, that was a benefit room. It was like Submerge or something. Oops, I did the wrong thing. I'm out of it today. I need to get my sleep schedule back on track. It has been all over the place lately. From the holidays and everything. But I've been very out of it. It take at least like a few days to get it back on track. It's really not going to get back on track though, because it's going to get right off track on New Year's Day regardless. Guess I'll worry about after New Year's. Also, when we went out for dinner last night, I have never seen a place so crowded. I had to wait like half an hour before we even got seated. And that was with reservations. Food was good, but pretty pricey for what it was, ultimately. Not really a place I would go back to. Hey, I wasn't paying for it, so... Otherwise, it would definitely be a place I would never go to. Wasn't bad, though. Alright, those points we'll get later. Invasion. They also do Invasion now. Do I already have the team set up? Yeah, let me go the Skull Spam route. I showed it this way because I wanted to show it a little bit easier for the video. But of course, we did mention during the video as well, if you want to do it a little riskier, yeah, I'm going for that Bone Catapult. Main benefit of this is it does Bone Storm. Actually, that's not true. I actually don't want that either. I want, oh, it's something that hits all enemies. Because I forgot, we're at their earlier battles. We don't even need a real team yet. All enemies, base rarity. You have auto extra turn too, don't you? Yeah, let's just use you then. Yeah, you'll work. Alright, we good to go? That should be fine. Let me make the banner into his color, though. Brown... Yeah, brown blue, I guess, is fine. Minus yellow, no. Minus purple, sure. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's roll with that for the earlier battles. Any countdown celebration schedule on tomorrow? Oh, you mean for the New Year's stream? It won't be tomorrow. It'll be the day after tomorrow. Right? There's 31 days in this month, right? We're going crazy for a second, yeah. But yeah, it's not tomorrow. It's the day after tomorrow. But, I know we could have a countdown and everything. I don't see why not. I need to go set it up for the thingy, though. But yeah, I'm not sure every game we'll be doing. I think I'll be adding Inscription to the list. So we'll do Inscription, Balloons TD, and maybe one other one. Inscription was one of those on the long list of games I've been meaning to play that I have in my library that I've never bothered getting around to. I've heard it's kind of like Slay the Spire, kind of, but escape room. So, I figured we'd try it since Slay the Spire sequel is coming out next year in a couple months. Oh yeah, I forgot. This only hits based on the color you target. I keep just clicking whatever. But I forgot. He does damage based on what you click. Oh, let me go replace him then. That's kind of awkward. I forgot. I keep thinking he's just always hit all enemies. But no, he only hits, Oh, there's not really a great option then. You know what? We'll use Boom Pile with him. One of them will be able to do something. Move the Boom Pile up a little. I was wondering why that was doing no damage. Let's see. Did it on yellow. And then we said Boom Pile, kill whatever's left. And get a billion stats effects along the way. Alright, what do we have here? Do down yellow. Oh yeah, we could be doing Ruby too, true. I keep forgetting, you're allowed to use any weapon here. Even though I'm using Wand of Stars, I keep thinking it's restricted to the kingdom. But yeah, we could just run Ruby. In that case, I might as well just run double Zarg then. That is very true. And it has 20% extra stats this week. Because, of course, Geomancer is mega buffed right now. It's really nice. 20% extra. And you can get another +6 from the Kingdom thing, too. Though we don't currently have it since we're not using pure Hellcrag. Azalamulu! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this will speed up a lot, thank you. I almost always put Wand of Stars there, yet I somehow always forget that you're allowed to run any weapon, despite running Wand of Stars, which means you can run any weapon. But we're just gonna run this all the way up to 4 tower and then run the real 4 tower team. Honestly, even once we reach 4 towers, we could still keep running this as long as we're 2-shotting. Once it stops 2-shotting, we'd want to stop using this though. Yeah, I'm almost out of pumpkin pie. So speaking of almost being out of things, we're almost out of redeem codes. I only have 3 gem codes left. Which means by next Guild Wars, we will run out. Which is in like a week from now. So next week we run out of redeem codes, finally. Feels weird that it's already next week already. I still haven't fully finished recruiting the guild yet. Which reminds me, if anyone's looking for a guild on PC Mobile, still got a few spots left. I think technically the guild says 30-30 at the moment. Oh, we still got like 4-ish people that are somewhat inactive. I said, hello, Isabel. Welcome, welcome. Hope the holiday's been well. Yeah, my holiday's been going pretty well. Pretty much did the last celebrations for it last night. At least with family anyways. Well, we're doing a stream on New Year's Eve as well. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be starting because I do want to eat dinner before I do. But probably around like 3 or 4 on Wednesday. And we'll go all the way till New Year's. Maybe even a little bit longer than that. Current games planned are Inscription, Balloons TD, and probably one other thing. All of which I'll be playing for the first time ever. As well as Blind, as I've never actually seen any gameplay for any of them. Like, I know, like, generally what each one is, but I'm not sure exactly what each one is. Like, Inscription is some kind of deck builder thingy, escape room thing. And Balloons TD is obviously a tower defense. I heard a lot of good things about both of them, so I figured I'd finally try them. It's on the very long list of games I should probably get around to playing sometime, and I'm finally going to get around to playing some. Oh, so I forgot, we have so many battles. I end up buying tier 6, so we have way more than we normally have. Luckily, this is among one of the quickest events in the entire game, as far as the weekly events are concerned. The main reason being is just how much damage you get against towers once you reach 4 tower. It's by far the quickest you can kill any team compared to any other weekly game mode. Mostly because you have 5 times damage against literally everything. And technically 10 times cast damage against whatever you're casting with the 1 tower troop. Which is insanely strong to have just a flat 5 times damage against everything. Not to mention the towers honestly aren't that hard. They remind me of trap rooms in that regard. Towers get a little bit harder because they do scale a little bit well with the really high stats. Oh, I forgot, we have the Christmas Tower too, I didn't even notice this. It enchants a random ally, does some damage to an enemy, all the life stuff normally, explode a yellow gem at start of battle. But, oh wow, actually live too. Yeah, I forgot, we got the little festive tower. They have a couple of them. They have a Halloween one, they have a Christmas one, and they have an Easter one. They normally do it for the invasion event around whatever time the holiday is. It's probably one of the least threatening ones of them, though. The Easter one's probably the most annoying because it has an egg summon. And the egg's not a tower, so if it gets that summon, it takes forever to kill. It's not hard to kill, but, you know, it takes forever because you don't do 5 times damage against the egg. Or the dragon that it might summon. Which Marsto just makes it tedious to kill. But it's by far the worst tower, or, you know, the most annoying tower out of any of the towers. Is the Easter exclusive one we'll see in like 4 months. Right, we're getting outside the 1-shot range, but we're still in 2-shot range. So we'll keep running this for now. Once the 2 shots start to fail is when we'll switch out. I keep forgetting you can't target the other thing directly. It's so weird. There's several power gems that you're not allowed to target directly. When it says select a gem, it really just means select a gem. It does not want you clicking on any power gem sometimes. I know the whipped cream's starting to melt on the pie. I know, pumpkin pie, it's melting. Come on, a little more mana. There we go. Oh no, I already had dinner earlier. It was just pumpkin pie that just came out like an hour ago. Probably should have hardened a little bit more, but it will be by later. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I haven't had it in ages. It's almost depleted. Though we still got like half a pie left. There's technically going to be a New Year's pie, but honestly, we're probably going to finish it by tomorrow. So that's not going to last long. Alright, no more pie. No wonder why it was so hard. I got the whole cap off. I got like the little frame thing off. I just wonder why it was being so annoying. There we go. That's a lot of blue right there. I was trying to get like a 3 times. It fell into like a 9 times. I was just trying to get a little bit of mana. Honestly, we might be able to rock this team the entire stream. With 20% extra stats, this thing's kill range is so wide. It's not something we normally have access to on a week like this. But at 20% extra stats is bringing it quite a bit further than it otherwise would go. I'd technically go even further and give it another 4 magic if I wanted to. We'll probably switch to the other towers by then, though. But if we really wanted to stretch out, I'm currently running 20% mana start, which we don't need on this team. But let's go until they reach about 150 stats and then switch. Assuming we have enough sigils to get there. At 12 left, there should be about 20-ish battles. Assuming the Valhawk towers don't teleport away. Actually, what does it say for the wording on it? Because there's no way it says run away. Actually, completely forget. Does it say that on the Valraven tower? No, I'll find out in the next few battles. Jeez, how does a tower run away? I never really paid much attention to that. Did they bother changing the text for the tower? To like teleport away or something? If I could get one. Gosh, where's all my Valhawks? They're in there somewheres. I want to go check the next one we see. Because that'd be really funny if it says run away for a tower. That's not how that works. It might still say that just because that's what the mechanic is called, is run away. Oh, so where is it? We're like 5 battles now without one. We're getting really bad Valraven luck right now. There it is. Yeah, it is teleport away. Aha! They did change the wording. I forgot if they did or didn't, but yeah, they did. I believe at one point it used to say run away. But for obvious reasons, they changed it. But yeah, it does say teleport away now. But yeah, 20% extra stats is carrying really hard. Great week to have it. And of course, you could also utilize it for Vault Weekend. If you're doing a team that still uses Hero, because you need Class XP and everything. 20% extra. Oh, well, I guess you could only do it on Geomancer, though. Duh. Well, if you don't have Max Geomancer, great weekend to go do it. Thursday's the class event for it, and the weekend's Vault event weekend while it has 20% stats. If it was House Moving Castle, yeah, that was the exact thing I was thinking about when I was thinking like move running tower. Hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Studio Ghibli movies in a very, very long time. I think I've seen about half of them. Spirited Away is still my favorite of them, though. Yeah, looks like we'll just be able to run this the whole stream. Maybe for the very last battle, I'll remember to switch to the other one, just so I don't forget to switch back to it later. That's annoying. We're gonna need to get a triple hit. Oh, no, we don't. We got the tower killer still. There we go. We actually got to utilize it finally. The first cast it got to do. And he effectively has 10 times damage. 5 times because it's multiplier, and he has double magic for this event week. So if any of them ever barrier pass us for these next several fights, we could just do that. Alright, 5 more battles, and then we'll switch over to the real team then. We could still keep going with this one, but I want to make sure it's set to the other one so I don't forget to change it later. In case I overwrite the team for some video later, like for the Vault Weekend or something. Or more so for the Mythic video, I mean. But yeah, Mythic's looking pretty average. Doesn't look like it's going to be doing much. It's like a terror gem mechanic slightly with Devour. But in the context of the kingdom, it's fine. As a normal troop, it's pretty much just never going to get used, though. But there's multiple different ways of killing, if nothing else, with both Terror and Devour. If only I had Deathmark to go with it. Get the whole kit. Because that combination of things aren't that bad together. Deathmark, Terror, and Devour. There's nothing that consistently does all three in one troop, though. After this battle, I gotta remember to switch the team. And then we just start one-shotting the towers until we stop one-shotting the towers, and then we'll start two-shotting the towers. Alright, team switch time. You know, now that we're getting deeper, I'll keep the tankier guy. We could go bone guy if we wanted to, though. I don't know, do we go bone? Yeah, let's go bone. Base rarity. We're given a 50% score reduction, but we gain, oh, also we don't cover the other mana, but it's fine. But we gain Bone Storm. Only once we get a kill, though. That's not that hard to do. There we go, we got a kill. This makes it more likely we'll get a skull. But it makes our first slot a lot squishier. The deeper you go, you'd need to switch it out. But we're at a fine area right now where we can get away with it still. I keep forgetting, we have blue to purple convert on the other guy. I keep thinking he has like almost no follow-up. Blue to purple convert's actually really good. It converts 9 blues into bleed gem. AKA purple. It's like right here, like, oh, he ruined it. I was gonna say right here we can extra turn, he ruined it though. But a lot of times he can like double, triple cast, which is kind of cool. And with all his extra damage ends up working out really nicely. Yeah, that's pretty much our plan for the rest of the battles. If we start taking too much damage, we'll switch to the 50% menace, to the 50% score reduction one. And there we go. Oh, nice. We actually got Valraven luck. It felt like we were getting bad Valraven luck, but apparently we got positive Valraven luck. Because we both did tier 6, but I got an extra 2 battles in. Yeah, there we go. Alright, next order of business. So how are we doing as a guild? Let's see who's over our slackers. Honestly, not too bad. A couple people just haven't yet. Alright, so next order of business. We did that, we did that. I guess clear PvP real quick. Oh yeah, let's go hand out a code as well. Oh no, one of the last 3. Enjoy it while you can. That is the third to last gem code. We'll have the second to last on the Sunday stream this weekend. And then Monday will be our last gem code ever. Unless they change the code system or something. But yeah, 1 week from today will be our very last ever gem code. Or the one with the gem key and everything. Alright, so let's go to PvP real quick. And then we got to do a ton of Underspire. Well, maybe not a ton. We just got to do the daily for today. We're pretty much like doing max buy-in. Well, not like max, you know what I mean. Like the 150 gem thing. As we do need to go get the achievements done still. We've done it 2 weeks in a row. Still got to do it for another 3 weeks, including this week. Luckily, this week is probably the easiest one we've had since this new format, though. We have access to Catherics. And a half-decent mana accumulation option. But more notably, Catherics. That's all we need. I know we had access to Zolgoth one of the weeks, but our mana accumulation options weren't nearly as good compared to this week. Not to mention Catherics can feed into itself. It's better at multicasting compared to Zolgoth. Zolgoth needs a lot more support from its team to function correctly. Whereas Catherics, if it gets lucky enough, can just cast until it wins. Not as consistently as Maelstrom Dagonoth, but it definitely can. Yeah, no problem for the code. Yeah, we'll have 2 more gem codes ever to hand out. One on Sunday and one on Monday. Sunday for the Vault Event weekend wrap-up and everything. As well as doing a ton of Underspire. And Monday, obviously, for the weekly video thing, which will also be the first stream of the year. Oh, no, it won't. The Sunday one will be technically. Well, the first weekly video of the year. Oh, yeah, we already have the calendar for January as well. Almost forgot about that. I actually already have the calendar. Unfortunately, next month is pretty uneventful. I believe they already confirmed next patch isn't coming till, like, March or so. So, yeah, next month actually has nothing going on other than just the standard resetting of events and stuff. Like the seasonal switchover will be happening, as well as the PvP switchover. But, yeah, other than that, there's no, like, events at all. The following month will definitely have the Lunar New Year one. Which one is next year? I think it's the horse? So we'll get some kind of horse pet. And some kind of horse troop. If I had to guess where that's from, it's probably going to be for Wild Plains. They'll probably add some kind of centaur. There's no way they don't add a centaur for the Year of the Horse event. Unless they make it like a beast or something. But it definitely seems like they'd make it centaur. Or wild folk or something similar. Alright, so, what do we gotta do? Just Urska or Wild Folk? Speaking of Wild Folk, we'll just do Urska. Not because it's better, but because Glacia resides here. Do we have anything to use, though, to go assist the Glacia? Empower, go. Wonderful. I spelled empower correctly. Plan B. Oh, Emberclaw, hello. I was gonna say Theo, that thing. But, yeah, just give me that. Give me a wand. That'll work. And banner, how about just a standard double blue? Nothing fancy. And class, yeah, Frost Mage. Or Archmages. Yeah, we'll go Frost Mage. That should be good to go. At the 2 Umber Claws do basically what Takshaka does. Get our mana. And just clicker and win. Easy enough. Now we just gotta do 3 battles on Central, and that should be all the PvP dailies already. And the only thing we need to go clean up is the entirety of Underspire then. Marso floor 1, full scouting. But yeah, pretty much the main strategy of the new Underspire format is just full scout every floor until you find door. And then do door all the way to the end. Then either stop or keep doing based on what you want to end up getting from it. But rushing that door is so important. Especially since it seems like you can go all the way from 2 to 5, which we did last week. We didn't get a perfect 2 to 5, but it was pretty close. To like the furthest amount of space you could have moved. Because I highly doubt they were allowed to spawn in 1 and 6, that'd be weird. Actually, that'd be kind of crazy broken if they could. I don't know, has anyone seen a door spawn in 1 or 6 yet? Because from what I've seen, I don't believe it's possible. Oh, I was using that mana. I was using that troop. What happened? Where did my team go? We had a team here earlier. I might actually die here. Oh, nice. I didn't even see that other extra turn. Too many power gems next to each other. That was almost bad. Luckily, there is a 1 buffer battle in case we did end up losing one. Actually, we should be pretty close to getting the final PvP objective done for the month or the season. Main one we're missing at this point that is actually doable for us is the kill X amount of this special battle that we just did. The Citadel battle or whatever it's called. I think we still need like 7-ish more? I gotta double check. There's like 5 per week. So I think we can only miss like 2 or 3 more. If we were to miss any. PvP season. Yeah, I need 4 more. And there's another 4 that spawned this week. And there's a whole another week next week. Alright, we'll be able to make it easy. We can miss like 4 or 5 and we're fine. Nice, alright. We're probably not going to be able to get enough copies to upgrade her. Though, do we have anything from the past? We do have 50 more. That should be an upgrade. Go to Immortals. Go to... Oh, that's not enough for an upgrade. Oh, yes it is. There we go. Upgrade. Boom, boom, boom. Level 9. Actually, level 8. That's for level 9. There we go. Almost at level 10. I still only have 3Ds at level 10 or higher. I still find that kind of crazy. All these are like right at the edge of 9 going into 10. But not a single one actually ended up breaching other than the other 2. Also, I still have 0 Immortal Gemini from like 3 seasons ago. I don't know how. It just refuses to give me Immortal Gemini. Alright, we did all of our battles, right? We did that, we did that. I just need to do my 3 central battles for the quick Valhawks. And then, yeah, the only thing left is just clear Underspire then. And this should be a pretty free Underspire week. Though I do need to go change my team compared to what we have set, though. We have a very deep insta-kill team set at the moment. Which I need to double check what we have access to for lower level range. Because I didn't bother building a very low level range yet, like floor 1, floor 2 build. Before you would need to bring out the insta-kill build. That should be the last one we need. Yeah, we're almost halfway through getting all of the new achievements for the most recent patch. Since they're kind of time gated at the moment. Yeah, that should be everything we need from PvP. At least for now. Alright, let's go grab... actually, I guess we'll make a team from scratch. Honestly, it might just have to be dragon spam. Problem with that is, what's the best way to mana accumulate for you? Because we can't really use Obsidian Labrim. I guess we're using you. Alright, yeah, we're just running that with, like, double link. Get, like, the new guy in here. I just run that with, actually give me that guy. And then we'll just run that with another one. What's your convert gem again? It's blue to purple. Oh, sorry, green to purple, I mean. Alright, and then we'll just get another Obsidian Axis. That should be all we need. Alright, perfect. And then change our class to Geomancer. And that should be a team. It should work out really well for the earlier battles. Only 3 diamonds? I should probably buy the torches, shouldn't I? Slightly tempted not to go too crazy with it this week, just because of the Vault weekend, but we're still gonna go crazy with it, might as well. Doesn't take that long. Hardest achievement is try to be Paragon without leaving the guild. Yeah. So far, the same person has gotten it twice in a row for my guild. I'll probably try for it for next Guild War. Actually, what was the next Guild War restriction again? I already forget. Most recent one was Damon. Wasn't that like Wild Folk or something? I completely forget already. It says it in game. It is Wild Plains was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, not Wild Folk. But yeah, Wild Plains is the next restriction. It's not ideal. Wild Plains is actually kind of rough. It's not a particularly easy one. I wouldn't say it's the hardest restriction we've had so far. But it is a little tricky, especially without good mythics from the place. Obviously we have them all though. Oh nice, an Imperial. So I feel like this is not the path. I think the treasure room ruined the level system. Yep. Let's go try going right then. I was gonna say, because we're way too far off of primary path. Well, we went that far. I gotta go all the way. Plus, we got a full scout to place anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like I've gotten a scout orb in zone 1 every time so far. I wonder if it's guaranteed. Let's go find a door. It should be over here. And then we have the dead end over to the left then. What's the convert again? Green to purple. I took both of those manas up and then we just cast them real quick. Alright, can we get anything other than Trinket? Though I can't complain too much. We got Imperial earlier. Though last week we had a good Monday and then literally every other day we got absolute nothing. We got really unlucky every other day last week. So what's going on here? This is primary path? What? That makes no sense. I'm so confused. It's not following any level system right now. Yep, that was fine. Primary path, wow. Very strange. Floor 1 does that sometimes, though. Can't really depend on level on floor 1. Just because the level disparity is so low. So there's some weird things sometimes. Final floor can occasionally do that too. Everything in between tends to not do that though. This is like a really smushed format. Hello, mana, there we go. There it is. Alright, see if we can find any dead ends. I just do want to full scout this floor before we move forward. case we get a scouting area. We got really lucky on the first week. The second week, it didn't really do that much. Best thing to get scouted is a dead-end merchant room. So you know what way not to go. Oh, this feels like the same double path we had in the first week. It'd be funny if it was exactly the same. Which would be a treasure room north, tier 1 treasure room north, and a scout room south. There's no way it's gonna be that though. Ah, we still got a double here though. But yeah, no scout room with the thing. It's just a tier 2 with nothing. Still feels weird seeing nothing rooms. Even with all the new rooms they added, it is still possible to see nothing rooms. Pretty commonly, actually, still. But there's still a lot of dead ends that give you nothing at all. Hasn't been completely removed, it's just been reduced quite a bit. Alright, there we go. Grab all that. These are all the rewards that we got from Invasion earlier. 65 gems and an orb. Yep, there we go. Is that everything? I think that is indeed everything. Wow, that went a lot quicker than I thought it would. That's everything nice and cleared. I guess go clear out our vault keys down to a nice 0, so we're good for Vault Weekend. Grab 2 of these. And if anyone has any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, we will be back on Wednesday for a variety stream, probably starting around like 3-ish, 4-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take a little bit. Want to grab dinner before I go because we're going to go all night long. And then next Gems of War stream should be on next Sunday, unless something comes up. Oh, nice. We got gems from that one. But next Sunday, we'll be doing the cleanup on the Vault Event weekend, as well as Underspire and just everything else. There's a big weekend sweep up. Nice. Wow, we got back-to-back 120 gem drop. Technically, the first one was 126, but that was because we got it from a gnome. That is really solid. Nice. All right, there we go. And that is every daily completed, every weekly up to the point that it can be completed. And, oh yeah, we even completed all these. Nice. Give me my reward, please. Where is it? Is this the magic one? I think last week was magic. Was it this week or last week? Yeah. Last week was magic. This week was armor. Next week's also armor. For a second, I thought it was going to be triple armor. Not sure if they've ever done triple the exact same one in a row. And, of course, the free reward on New Year's Day. Don't forget to grab that. But anyways, guys, we will be back on Wednesday for just a variety stream for some games that's been on my backlog for a while. Probably mostly be doing Inscription as well as Balloons TD and maybe one other thing. But yeah, we'll try those for the first time. And next Gems of War stream will be on Sunday to go and clean up basically every single event that's happening this week, most notably Vault Event weekend, but also, you know, Faction event, all that good stuff. And we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, enjoy your weekend, enjoy the holiday, have a wonderful 2026 and a wonderful New Year's, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.